Hey guys, Sam here from the Odd Fisherman with an unpackaging video from the NuTech lures, more specifically the NuTech jigs. I have not opened the package yet, so this will be my first impression of the jigs, and from what I can tell, they're going to be nice. So, let's get into it. Before I start talking about these, the guy that makes these, the owner of NuTech Lures, Bo, when I ordered these lures, I ordered a 1/4 ounce head in blue, and they didn't have any. I didn't know that at the time. And about a half hour after I made the order, the owner of the company, Bo, he calls me and says, we don't have any 1/4 ounce heads in blue. Can I just send you 2 black ones instead? You know, one to replace the blue one and one for free. And I said, No, it's fine. Just one black one. He said, no, I'd rather have 2. We weren't right on the website. So they're going to take care of you. They're not out to get you or anybody. They're just out there to put a really good product. And from what I can tell right now, just holding it in my hand, it is very impressive. Now, these. Let's take a look at the jigs, the actual ones that I got skirt in. This one's a 1/2 ounce. These 2 are a 1/4. I'll get back to those 2 later. And this one's Missouri Craw. Oh, that's a really nice color. That looks a lot better than it did on the website, actually. Look at that. It is black and chartreuse with a little bit of brown, and it's actually got a greenish sparkle in there, and that makes for a really nice color. This is a 3/8 ounce gold hook and the hook is specially designed. I don't know if you can see it, but the tip points upwards to get a better hookup, along with the dual weed guards. I'll explain that later, because I do understand the physics behind it. I am fairly good at science and mathematics, so I understand the concept behind it. This one's the black and blue. This one's for Petey. He asked me to order it for him, so I did. Petey, that's your jig right there, because I know he'll watch it before I give it to him, because I'm going to post this tonight and I'm going to give it to him tomorrow probably. So yeah, those are the jigs. Now let me explain the physics behind them. The most obvious difference between these jigs and a normal jig are these dual weed guards out front and the shape of the head. The head has 2 camming surfaces right there. They're just flat surfaces on the head. Actually, they're not really completely flat. But they are like flat. I feel like they have a little divot in there too. But what that's supposed to do is when it's coming, well, when it first falls, and if it falls on its side like that, and you pull it, it wants to right itself. And I can tell already that it just wanted to right itself there, and the skirt wasn't letting it do it, just from touching it like that. And so what I saw people do is they would take these heads in video reviews that I watched and just drop them like that. I don't know if you saw that or not, but the head just landed right side up. So I'm going to take the camera and let you guys watch that now. So, it didn't do it that time. Let's try it again. There, got it that time. So most of the times the jig heads will land facing up, and that's better because It makes it a heck of a lot harder to get snagged, and it also ensures that you're gonna hook the fish in the top of the mouth. Anyway, back to the camming surfaces. What they do is, when you're setting the hook, they make it so the jig wants to go, if it's ever on its side, it makes it want to go right side up again when it travels through two parallel lines, like a fish's jaw, upper and lower jaw. I can't really do a good demonstration of it, but the video Bo has on his channel of the jig doing it, it does a really good demonstration. It's two dowel rods in like a case type thing, and when he pulls it through, the jig snaps up and these compress down, and then hook goes around the dowel rod. So yeah, good design. What I'm going to be doing with these is I don't know if you guys know, but what I'm doing on my channel is I got a ton of jigs, 20 plus jigs from a lot of different companies, and I'm just going to be going in depth with them and reviewing them and seeing, which one has the best design. And right now, this is probably going to be, just by looking at all the jigs that I have right now, just the best design is probably going to be this one. But I haven't had the opportunity to test any of them yet, so just first instinct, first reaction to all the jigs, this one's probably got the best design, just because it's always going to stand upright like that. I could see that. I'm like trying to knock it over and it won't go over. And that has to do with the weight distribution and, again, those camming surfaces. These ones I don't believe are the final production model because they do have this gold hook. The production models, I believe, are going to have a black owner hook in them. And let me talk about this hook for a second. I already talked about the upward facing point. I don't mind that it's colored gold. I really don't care at all. They do seem to be about a medium stoutness. They're not really thick, but they're not really thin. They're definitely not going to bend out on you, I can tell you that right now. But it's not like you're going to be punching grass mats with these, because the heaviest one's a ½ ounce. And when I first was looking into them, I was worried that of their performance in like weed beds. I only saw videos of people testing them in the woody brush, but now that I have one in my hand, I think they're going to do just fine. Just looking at it and how the white weed guards are oriented, I think it'll do just fine. One interesting thing that I had planned to do with these jigs is this 1/4 ounce head here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use it just this head, and I'm going to put a swim bait on it. It's just like a 5-inch Berkeley Havoc grass pig, yeah. And then I'm just going to swim it through like lily pads, rocks, and stuff like that, because then I'll have a weedless swim bait that I could do that with. It'll be like swimming a jig through there, except I'll be using, just a jig head instead. And you don't always want to be throwing swim jigs. Sometimes swim baits are a better option, just if the fish wants a smaller profile bait. So that's all I can think of right now to talk about them. But this is Missouri Craw. I really, really like this color now that I get to look at it in person, because on the website I didn't think it. I just got it because I never saw a color with that black and yellow in it on a jig skirt. Well, I shouldn't say I never saw it, but there's just these subtle little sparkles in there that add to it, make it look a lot better. And there's some brown in there too, some brown accents, and I think that's gonna make for a nice jig head. So that is the NuTech Lures nujig. Be looking for them in video reviews down the road this year. I'm Sammy from the Ohio Fisherman. Thanks for watching.